just put the rucksack on the dweer. That's it. It's beautiful here at the moment, and we're on our way now to Colmore. So we're going to paddle around, it's a little bit windy, so we're going to stick into the shore, hopefully stay out of the wind. Drop the pack rafts off at the base of Colmore, and then we're going to make our way up to the top of Colmore and hopefully do a summit camp. But it is a bit windy, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so far so good. It's actually really mild. I can't believe that we're in February still. Well, hopefully it's not too dark, the footage, because of the way the light is. You've got Stackpolly on the right there, you've got Corbett and then Colmore up to the left. Hopefully that's where we'll be summit camping tonight, although we do need to get a wee shift on because we've been messing around quite a bit. You can see Lisa there with Suilven. Put a link to our Suilven adventure underneath this. So we made it to the top of Colmore earlier on. The wind just picked up out of nowhere. There was a bit of a breeze already, but and we expected that, but it just got pretty bad. So I've moved back down towards the col, and as you can hear, it's still quite windy, but we're good here. We've had a bit of a brown trouser moment with that, kind of run out of light and so on, but we've got here now, we've got all set up, going to have something to eat, we're warm again now, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. campsite number 3, and it's been another blowy one. We've had to move 3 times because of the wind. Lessons learned though, really quite good. So we're going to have a bit of breakfast now and then get ourselves back to the boats. Well, that's the plan anyway, we'll take it from there. Lisa's just getting some breakfast on. Yesterday was our toughest, physically and most demanding that we've done. The wind really put us up against it. It was really quite hard going with the paddling back and obviously in the hill. And the night before we managed to get to the top of Colmore, and where we were to begin with was a good pitch and there was no wind actually. But once we had a scout about, the wind actually did arrive, so we moved back off to where we thought was somewhere that was a bit more sheltered from the wind, didn't we? And so we set up the tent there, had something to eat, which was probably quite good timing because we were both really tired. We needed something to eat, and we got in our sleeping bags and so on. However, the wind reappeared, so it was dark by that point, so we had to really make a decision on whether to move or not, and the only decision to be made was to back off the hill. So we did that, hastily brought down the tent between the two of us, and we moved down the hill with our head torches on and tried to find somewhere out of the wind. So we done that eventually, and we woke up in the morning and we're in quite a good pitch. But like I say, we didn't take much footage of that because it was we were under a bit of pressure on there. Then we got down to the loch. And that was hard going, just with the wet conditions, and we were against the wind again. Made our way back to the boats, and straight away we had the wind straight against us. So there were times we were paddling and not actually going anywhere. So it was a bit of a flap moment, but we managed to get over. Lisa, being 7 stone nothing, was getting dragged back, so again I thought we were going to have to camp back over on the other side.
It was the toughest paddle against the wind I've ever had.
Yeah, so but we managed to get most of the way across onto the sheltered side of the bay. However, we did come round the headland and get hit by an almighty flow of wind. So at that point we had to get back out and we had to pack all the pack rafts up and do 3 kilometres over pathless, boggy terrain. So all in all, it was really tough, wasn't it? Yes. It was really physically really tough for us both. Lisa's not used to carrying loads of weight, but she done an awesome job. Our shoulders are quite sore at the shoulders are quite sore at the moment. But yeah, all good in the end.